that's enough of that for now. Still feels cliche that she's called Widow. I don't know. Is it deliberately hacker been or... Oh, that's right. I did forget to apologize to her. Shit. Okay. Alright, you can do that. It's fine. It's water under the bridge at this point. I mean, if she's still mad at me, she wouldn't be here. Even as much as she likes Jack. Oh right, yeah, Jack was due for surgery today, wasn't he? Hope he's alright.
I know that's not Jack because he's currently out for surgery, but which bunny is that? Most of them don't have boots.
Wrong, it's the cat.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's fair.
I was saying that because I was wrong, and being wrong is not fun. I thought I was about to guess who it was successfully, and I failed because I said rabbit instead of said cabin instead. Fuck.
I am the only exception in the household. At least of being a proper hybrid, anyway.
Well, you're at the very least, you're still a rabbit at the core, in some capacity.
Oh, yeah. Born a rabbit. Even if I turned myself into a cabin.
Well, you definitely still have the legs of a rabbit.
True.
I know from personal experience.
Sorry about that, again.
You don't need to apologize, okay?
I never got a chance. It was mainly Jonah taking you out places to atone for my fuck up. Or... Well, yeah, that's the easiest term for it, really.
Well, look,
yeah.
December.
Yeah, it was December, and you were presumably made well aware. And well, I suppose you people didn't expect me back so soon, in which case, wow, thanks.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting you back so soon on that day specifically. I thought you'd be back like way later in the day.
Fair argument.
Which is why I was in your room in the first place, trying to make sure your frankly fuck-ass computer setup was relatively clean.
If it works, it works. I mean, do you really need a full... At least it's not
all dangling from the ceiling.
Well, true. I'm not that psychopathic. Maybe if I had the, well, mental stability that... Well, no, let's not get into it. I don't want to compare myself to that guy.
Huh?
Some gang boss out in the wastes. Brilliant technological genius, but a complete moron. Absolute idiot savant. Would be able to create something like this out of, like, cardboard or random bits of wire, somehow finding a way to get, like, I don't know, a human friggin' snail ear thing, I've forgotten the name, into it and somehow make it work.
Give him a simple maths test of 2 + 2 and he fumbles it and puts...
Oh, 100%.
And fumbles it entirely and just puts a funny drawing of a snake.
If it doesn't have abs, it's a girl. That's in his eyes. So he thought the entire Freehorn family were just nothing but girls. Then he tried invading, and then he got shot.
Happens
when people don't... Yeah, these girl turrets can't hurt me. As I then hear the spin up at the barrels and then screaming. That was a fun day. Yeah, I at least wanted to properly apologize for what happened that night.
Well, you don't properly need to. Can I?
Okay, yeah, I know Jack has been, like, bothering people about the factor of asking for it, but I don't mind.
So you don't need to apologize that much. Like, middle of December, I didn't expect you to be, like, there on that very day, like, super fast. And I was just doing what Jonah wanted me to quickly do.
True, and the only fault that you had was simply A, wrong place, wrong time, and B, having a, again, frankly, beautiful ass.
Well, okay, thanks. Jack likes it too.
Well, yeah, I at least gave it thought. I'm not gonna try and step on what you and Jack already have going, especially considering that he's in surgery.
Yeah, well, at the very least, I can say, well, even if it was taken by complete surprise, I won't lie. So I won't lie, it was nice in some capacity.
True, true. And at least after you already made me, well, relieved, we'll call it, I at least had enough clarity to at least respect your wishes afterwards.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Can I? Can I put my hand on it?
Go on.
God, it's still so nice.
Much like all of the damn rabbits in this place, they're all really nice.
I bet you enjoyed mine.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point when we're better acquainted, we can be a little more willing if that happens again. Or at least. Yeah.
So at that point, I'd at least want to talk to Jack.
Well, alright, that's fair. I'd rather not have you, well, cheat on my brother with me. Even if, as he stated, he is probably going to be out until next weekend.
Well,
Which,
at the very least, I have the rest of you can keep good company.
Chill. Plus Silas and whoever else. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Jones will visit.
Okay, one thing I need to say, like, why is everyone who comes into this bunker, well, I say everyone who lives here, or just generally comes here quite frequently, including Silas, why are you all so hot in some capacity?
Well, thank you.
There is something about you that is just very, very, very hot.
Fan of rabbits, Raelynn?
Well, after being with Jack a little while and what you've done, absolutely.
That's fair. Jonah's already busy being gay as fuck, so you're not gonna get a turn with him. I say that like you're gonna get turns with everybody.
I don't exactly plan on that, although if it ends up coming to that, then, well, it comes to that. I don't really know what to do in that situation.
I mean, hopefully it doesn't.
I didn't think this far ahead.
Jesse. In the metaphorical angry sense as opposed to the more metaphorical desire sense.
Or literal sense.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear that fucker keeps pissing in my cereal. Hell, I wouldn't even be fucking surprised if he does it literally. Fat bastard.
I don't think he would.
He probably doesn't. If only just because he'd probably end up forgetting which one is mine and end up accidentally scarfing it down himself, the idiot.
You know, actually, hold on, that reminds me, like, actually, really quickly. I left brownies in the fridge for you because I made a bunch a good while ago for the rest of the rabbits when you weren't currently around. So I made some more for when you eventually came back.
That's actually really nice of you.
Although it's unfortunate that they're not warm and fresh, and been sitting in the fridge for a few weeks, but they're still perfectly fine.
Hey, cold brownies have a certain charm to them all the same. Same as fresh brownies.
Oh, true.
Plus, it's probably the closest we can get to having store-bought cold brownies around here. I mean, do you see a goddamn... I don't even remember the name anymore, it's been so long.
Walmart?
Oh god, no, not that ancient place.
Can you believe where, like, the original spot where I used to live, there was, like, at least one Walmart still standing?
Yeah. Huge, pointless buildings. But, then again, that describes a good chunk of skyscrapers, huh?
And pretty much every corporate building. Most of it is just empty cubicles and computers.
Yeah, and ultimately pointless if you don't work there. But hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the brownies, Raelynn. May I? Did it before I got to it first.
I am gonna tell Jack about that.
Hey, at least that's more a friendship, Smooch. And at least it wasn't on the lips.
Well, still.
Much as I've learned, I do kind of need to earn it, right? At least thanks to the courses I've been taking.
So I only say I'm gonna tell Jack about just like that kiss specifically, if only just to properly be sure what he's okay with.
Well, okay. I mean, he was probably fine with what happened in December just because, well, he didn't think you were in there. Unless you didn't tell him.
Well, that entire night was basically just a whole wrong place, wrong time moment.
Yeah, wrong place for you, right time for me. I mean, again, have you seen your ass? Either for a picture or something else. Like, from likely a good chunk of rabbit freehorn perspective, it is massive. No wonder Jack wants you.
No wonder I apparently just managed to get him to love again.
You brought him out of his ace hole. Probably not the right phrase, but well, you get the point.
I brought off the arrow part. Maybe I'll bring him out the. Maybe I can bring him out the ace part. I say that. Pretty sure I already managed to get him at least halfway out. Yeah, pull him the rest of it.
Oh my gosh. Sound like you're about to tell a very embarrassing story. For Jack, not you.
Oh, it's a little bit both, really.
Sounds like you needed some relief during December too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Forgive me for being brazen.
The entire encounter of you didn't exactly help.
Yeah, I did kind of leave you on the edge. Sorry about that. By your
To be
own
fair,
order.
I was trying to. To be fair, I was trying to remain on the edge and not, well.
I see. You wanted your first to come from Jack.
Shut up, you're right. But shut up.
Make me. I can't.
I hate being so horrifically bisexual. A little bit like a good chunk of the rabbits here. Probably all of them.
Practically
Well, not all
everyone,
of them.
yeah.
Well, I say that like you're not horribly. I say you, but I mean the rab.
In general.
Good chunk of them are not horrifically bisexual like I am.
On average, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
good lord.
you are a bi-disaster, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. But if it weren't, if I didn't get to know Jack a little more, and Silas wasn't gay and taken, I would have gone for Silas.
That's the same case with me, actually. If he wasn't gay and now taken, well, I would have tried to go for him. Because, again, I share that sentiment. He is hot as fuck.
It wouldn't surprise me if you already attempted to hit on him at one point.
Oh, I fucking did. You kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Have you seen those abs?
Yes.
Yes, you know what I mean. You know what I fucking mean.
Yeah.
God, you just... No, I'm gonna get going again if I start thinking about it again. God.
Well, one thing I can say about the one constant between every single goddamn freeholder in this building is that you all have a pretty good ass. Jack included, even if I can't exactly get to it that easy.
I forget, what was
Or
the purpose
couldn't
of
with the
surgery?
pack. To actually make the pack properly removable.
Oh. Wait. Oh, wait. You're gonna have a problem on your hands if you can't calm him down.
Well aware. I'll be fine.
You know what that pack does to his system. Not just
Well,
his
okay.
cardiovascular system, but mental system.
So he's already stated as much to me. And
Right.
well, at the very least, he has told me they'll take at least a little bit for his mind and body to properly catch up on the fact that, you know, the thing is gone. It's like, oh hey, it's gone. I can fuck now.
That the pack is gone, and well, the repression of his drive, well, is removed as well. he is gonna want some relief. And well,
Eventually.
knowing how touchy he is about the subject, it's probably wise for at least just keep an eye on him. It may not be right after he wakes up, may not be right before. Could just be a
at the
week or
very
two.
least, at the very least, like, one thing is certain with the pack off, I can properly give him hugs, like I've been wanting to for the past, like, month or so. 2 months. 3? I don't know of time.
I mean, you've had the option of wrapping your hands around the back of his head, or evidently
Well, okay.
wrapping it around his butt.
Well, that one's less so, because A, it's lower, and B, it's, well,
Yeah, and you
it's
can't
usually
exactly
covered by the
lift
pack
him
a good
easily.
chunk.
You know, and you presumably can't lift him easily. I mean, I can see the muscle definition going on here, but I don't think you can lift, like, what, 600? Like 500, 600 pounds?
You say I can just about lift him with the whole pack on. Not
Yeah,
comfortable for him though, so I don't.
Yeah, no, not exactly comfortable to do.
But hey, with that gone, I can lift him up.
After all, I weigh less than him, for goodness sake. That might just be due to the nature of the eyes and the spine, to be honest. I forget, did he tell you the embarrassing story about his eyes?
Good question. I don't think he did.
I say that. You know, alright, let's do hostage facts.
Go on.
I remember that
What?
term being used by Silas at one point. So, presumably a military term. We tell each other an embarrassing story about ourselves. We hold them hostage. Hold the other hostage. You know, a sense of trust. Especially considering that I am amazed I haven't completely shattered yours with what happened on December. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Holy shit.
Talk about a white Christmas.
Yeah, all over your face.
And it wasn't even the 25th. Although it was still white on the 25th. Sorry.
Okay,
well, there's your hostage fact from me.
Yeah, okay, we may need to get into that at some point. The main factor
But you're
of that
going about
is
the eyes.
yeah. I didn't initially design the eyes with the intent of them being removable. I intended it to be like his spine, replacement eyes. I also completely forgot about the fact that eyes. Well, I think during the entire designing process, I don't think I blinked during probably like what feels like a 4-hour process of trying to design and figure this out. I don't think I ever blinked. I think I only closed them manually when I was being like, oh, damn it, etc. So, yeah, you can imagine the amount of anger Jack was in when he realized he couldn't close his eyes.
Yes,
And
it's
couldn't
usually
sleep.
a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Yeah, the amount of time that I had been kept up that night because, for lack of a better term, he wouldn't stop trying to scream himself to sleep. It did have to lead to me to have to more or less essentially make a patch noted version of the eyes that could actually be taken out. It also prompted me to put some black coated silicone on the eye socket. It was disturbing seeing what the metal had done to done to the bone of the socket. Holy fuck. And there. You can hold that one hostage.
Well, something for me to eventually attempt to look at in the future.
I think
You've got me curious as to what it looks like behind the silicone.
Don't. Do fucking not.
My original job was in a hospital. I'm pretty sure I've probably seen worse.
Have you been an ER nurse?
For the most part, yeah.
Sheesh.
Only problem is it was like the least busy hospital in the entire area.
Well, either way, ER is ER.
Yeah.
Frankly, I have a maid you don't have.
Unfortunately, like all of the major injuries that actually requires the ER were probably some of the most gruesome ones every single time.
Jesus.
Someone had their entire ribcage reversed and flipped upside down.
Karen's Kane, how the fuck does that even happen?
I don't know.
Were you stationed in fucking Nevada?
No, I don't know why I looked at my wrist like it was a watch, like I'm checking it. What does time have to do with this? And no, it wasn't Nevada.
I mean, okay, me saying it was Nevada was a joke, but at least doing a brief seeing of what happens at the Sky Stadium, I wouldn't be surprised if Madness Combat is fucking real. Hell, from what I overheard from Jack, Hank is goddamn real, and I'm amazed Hank didn't try and tear his skull off.
From what I know, Hank is kind of chill, bang around when you're not actively trying to kill him.
I suppose it's a fair
point. I was doing something here.
You were messing around with the server.
I think I was trying to reconfigure it so that it was faster, because Jesus Christ, how do you deal with some of these being slow?
I don't. That's for Jonah to handle. Plus, this is a server database, not Wi-Fi, so I couldn't give a fucking shit.
Well, fair enough. I can continue taking it a little bit. You haven't properly seen my gauntlets yet, have you?
Oh, you were making gauntlets. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
And well, you're probably already still sifting through a bunch of other recordings from Jack.
Oh yeah, a bunch of the data. Ever since I was taken.
Yeah. Let me grab them real quick. I still need to replace the railings on that. That's fine.
Holy shit.
You could say from, like, the very day I met Jack, I was inspired.
Yeah, I can fucking tell.
And, well, you can already see from the lack of railings on this how prone they are. I punched them off because they needed replacing.
Sheesh. Bit more enjoyable than just manually unscrewing it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, this wall is a super load bearing. I can put a dent. You're looking at my ass again, aren't you?
Can you fucking blame me?
Careful you don't stare too long, otherwise you might get surprised. Kidding, I wouldn't do that.
Don't give my heart a jump like that. I've seen what Jack's arms do to people. From his own perspective, for fuck's sake.
Oh, you should see what these do to a wall. I'm going to put a dent in this now.
I would prefer if you didn't, but...
It's not super load bearing. It's only like one dent in like a...
Anything that's load bearing is like super load bearing.
And you know, it's also in a super long haul, so...
Oh, well, how are we going to explain this new shelf? New indented shelf, then?
I do a poster.
Fair enough, fine. Maybe we can find the old 28 Days Later poster and put on. Bless you.
I feel nice.
There.
You didn't need to do that.
Well, your hands are a little busy.
Oh, true, but I can't just always put them down.
Yeah. The nature of anything engineering or technologically based is based off of many, many iterations. After all, people didn't come up with that fucking Sendivistin in like one try.
Yeah, briefly going back to picking up you rabbits.
Uh-oh.
Would you like me to pick you up?
I'm gonna get so many thoughts in my head, but sure. Oh. Oh.
Huh?
I am keeping myself as still as I possibly can right now. That's the most I'm willing to compromise with my own head right now.
Well, you could always say what you're thinking.
God, I want to smooch you on the lips.
Well, I could already tell that.
Yeah.
Anything else in there? Anything else going on in your skull?
Well, with the feeling of your hands on my waist like this, there's not too much. Please put me down before December comes back.
Or in other words, please put me down before I start calling you mommy.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm not that kinky.
Sure.
I swear to fucking God, if you look through my search history while I was gone, I will end you.
There are worse things to like.
Sheesh.
Okay. Between you and me, I don't blame you.
Oh. Another potential reason you were drawn to his arms?
Well, in some capacity, but that wasn't
Looking to see about modifying them a little bit?
No, not that much.
And you say that I'd call you mommy when at least twice now you've buckled for me putting my hand on your shoulder.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting it either times. I feel like I'm about to sneeze again.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the amount of metal dust around. Metal shavings and dust about. Especially considering, well, you did punch a hole into concrete. That's going to get a bunch of dust into the air. And concrete powder besides.
Well, not exactly a hole, and more of just a indentation. There's still something on the other side. That's holding the rest of the weight.
Still pretty notable. Yeah, we don't need to create more doorways into storage closets. Let's get you away from this spot before you actually sneeze again.
Just sit down on the couch and feel
Fair enough, fair
Because I
enough.
have been trying to work. I have been working my ass off. Good lord.
And clearly not doing
You
enough.
got me an ass comment. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
What did you expect? Actually, do you want me to get those brownies from the fridge?
I mean, if you want to grab them, you might as well.
Sure. I know there's a way into the kitchen over here. You sit yourself down. Alright, nothing here. I need to write up a floor plan for the actual bunker at some point.
You have said this several times.
Yeah, I know. You know, despite it being ceramic that's in the fridge, it's not as cold as you think. Although, to be fair, we are furred. It's only really the beans that get the coldness.
As well as any other generally thin spot.
He's a brownie.
I made them for you, not to be shared with me.
Gosh. In that case, I didn't think you'd make 7 brownies just for me.
It's like every single one of the freehorns got at least 7 brownies.
Making us turn to gluttons. Sheesh. Wouldn't be surprised if you're making Jesse jealous a little bit. In which case, good.
So the reason I say at least 7 for each of those, well, because I threw an extra for Jack. What do you expect?
Well, yeah, clearly. I swear. Take care you don't become Mrs. Hydraulic. Sheesh.
What does that even mean?
Trying to reference Mr. the Fantastics. Was it Incredibles? I don't remember.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah. I mean, it's Mr. Fantastic and Mr. Incredible. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're real somewhere in this stupid metaverse, or someone being a really good job. And I realize it has been a very long while since since one of us took a look at those. I don't think there's anything on the internal network about them for the past couple of months. I'm sure they're fine. Probably just need a refresh. Not the best place for a water boiler, but where else are you gonna put it?
Yeah.
Doubles as a radiator for the spot.
Okay. So before I forget to say, you are very soft and fluffy. Like, good lord.
Yeah. I did cultivate my DNA to do that.
Oh, it's a good way of hiding what's down there.
That is true. I know I've had people get on my case for actually just needing to wear trousers or something, or a skirt, and I probably would acquiesce if I could find any that properly fit my size and didn't feel uncomfortable.
If I was a tailor, I'd probably make a relatively comfy skirt for you. You look good in a skirt.
I probably would. I mean, Silas also could have, but again, he's technically not a tailor.
Guarantee you, he probably knows someone who's a tailor after all. He does have that fancy suit and turtleneck.
And that lovely crop top that shows his abs.
To be fair, most crop tops can just fit no problem.
I mean, yeah. Yours, for example.
Well, it's a tank top.
Yeah, that shows your midriff.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jack enjoys it.
I certainly do.
And well, I know my Jack has the same effect.
True. Maybe at some point, I could take you out somewhere. Atlantis is a fucking awesome spot.
Oh yeah, I know. Because like Jack's already taken me a good couple times. I went with Jonah at least like once or twice.
That was one of them was probably because of me, but
Yeah.
again, I realized I had completely forgotten to apologize to you since December.
Listen, I forget to apologize about things to other people as well.
Fair enough.
I just forget to do things in general. It's like
True.
It's like okay. It's like you get someone asking you something over text, and then you respond in your head. And only in your head. You just forget to actually respond properly. Because you think you already responded because you did it in your head.
Yeah. More or less.
And then you just forget to properly reply and get distracted by other things.
Sorry. I'm still a little tired after everything today. Lots of learning. But
The brownies of sleepiness.
what did you put in the brownies? You didn't put fucking NyQuil
They're
in
just-
them, did you?
They're just brownies. I'm saying that as a bit.
Fair enough. Jesse's the one that
Although
would
it
probably
does
try to put
give-
melatonin
that
in
does give me-
brownies.
That does give me a brilliant idea for a game. Brownie roulette. One of them has NyQuil in it. If you eat it, you instantly fall asleep.
Not
And
sure
the
how
rest of
much
the rabbits
NyQuil
get to prank you.
I'm not sure how much NyQuil you would need to have it kick in like that. And also, not be lethal.
Listen, it's a funny idea. It's like
Fair
get a
enough,
bunch of
fair.
brownies, gather all the rabbits or anyone else who's present, and everyone picks a brownie and eats it, and they wait till we all wait to see who falls asleep, and then we prank them while they're asleep.
Yeah. I have been learning quite a bit, both in nature of programming and, well, what's the correct term? Offensive security?
I mean, it's one of many phrases. I don't really know. I'm not tech in the in like the
software
actual
sense.
in the software sense. Yeah, I'm bad at words. I'm sorry.
I haven't that. God, that's a long course. Fuck. Someone by the name of Widow sends me, weekly courses. In the aid of helping me becoming, well, in my words, epic hacker girl. In her own words, realizing my potential. It sounds weird putting it like that. Make it sound like my true destiny is to break the matrix. Return
And here I
humanity
was.
to its true glory or whatever.
And here I was thinking every single connection with the Hound's Ends, the Widow, were
Oh,
broken and eviscerated.
oh, shit. Oh,
I don't exactly like them very much. After hearing
I
what Jack
can
told
imagine,
me.
True. Yeah, and especially considering that they're the reason that night happened. As nice as that night felt.
Like, for fuck's sake, the entire thing regarding them resulted in Jack getting threatened at least once.
Having the shit he gets involved with gets him threatened at least once.
Like, personally threatened while on off time.
I told him trying to go into Zafira would be a bad idea, after all of what I keep hearing from traveling merchants. But they're not listening, I guess. Oh, speaking of bullshit happening in Zafira, I did manage to intercept some broadcast. And by that I mean I looked on Metagram as well and connected the dots. Fucking Leap Foundry is some... I guess I shouldn't be surprised that they're back. We only did break one of their... We only broke one space station out of like 7.
I'll just break the rest.
All I know is that they were more other quarters of it. The main one we blew up was supposed to be the military. Or was it the economic sector, actually? Either way, we dealt a hell of a blow. So I'm not that fussed over the factor of catching a laser burn to to one of my fucking thigh bones. I mean, I can still walk just fine. And evidently, I can still use the legs just fine.
Well, yeah.
It's still annoying that they're apparently back and in the industrial district of Zafira, because I know Jack occasionally goes there. At least judging from the recording data. To be fair, in the emails that Widow has sent me, it has mainly just been between me and her. Nothing to do with the hounds bullshit. Nothing to do with the people that kidnapped me and the rest of us. Just between me and her. Just simple programming and hacking courses. Finding a way to breach security lines.
I still don't exactly like her. Just purely based off of everything I've heard and, well, everything I've heard and seen in some capacity.
To be fair, I don't remember much of what I saw of her either. Pretty sure by the time Jack actually did get me out, I was probably in some catatonic haze. Either that or they had hopped me up on drugs to make sure I didn't just turn feral right then and there. Well, the horny feral, not whatever bullshit they're doing.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you ended up catching the brunt end of it. Maybe some night we could be more consensual about it.
Again,
I know.
But
You need to talk with Jack.
Yeah, as nice as that would
about
be,
what would be a good idea.
I just don't want to make Jack angry.
To be fair, I wouldn't either. But
I don't want him angry, and well, it's like I'm already pretty along with him.
True. And I'd rather not cause any sibling rivalry more than I already have with Jesse. If anything, if I do that, he's gonna find a way to replace my eye design with something else. Well, he's both grown accustomed to those eyes, and he looks good in them. When I think about it, have you seen behind his eyes?
plenty of times.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't know. All I get is audio from eyes that have been broken. What picture does come through, it's like I'm looking through a spider's eyes.
I broke his eyes once.
Oh.
in the Fight Finder Stadium.
Oh, I think I remember finding that one. It was fucking adorable seeing you two smooch in the middle of the arena, I won't lie.
Shut up!
Oh, come on. The entire stadium saw it. You wouldn't mind one other person giving a little snark about it? It was cute, though. You breaking the eyes in the subsequent fallout, less so.
What do you mean? That was the cutest part.
The cutest part, like me just hearing him trying to smash your head in while you're, well, audibly panicking.
It wasn't that much of a panic, all things considered.
Definitely
I had
a
big
lot
gauntlets.
of runs.
And well, you know, excluding me breaking his eyes, I've even just seen like past the eyes into like the silicone black socket on plenty of common occasions. Mainly just helping replace broken ones for him as well.
That is true. At the very least, the amount of parts we have.
And at Christmas.
Let me guess, he didn't quite edge you on Christmas, did he?
No. I was sat in this exact couch, in this exact spot.
My goodness. I didn't even know.
And...
Guess he must have found a way to turn off the recording.
Well, naturally, and also, everyone at the time was either busy or asleep.
Oh, that explains why I didn't hear you.
Yeah, and well, it's safe to say that, having the metal rims of the eyes, going up against the thighs is not exactly a nice feeling. That immediately tells you exactly what happened.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah, alright. I don't even need to say it at this point. Good fucking lord.
Yeah.
While he may not have desire himself, he'll at least be able to follow through on someone else's.
Yeah.
And I've definitely spotted how much you two smooch each other in some recordings.
Yeah, it is a little funny how much we do, but it is nice.
That's all you really can do, really.
So aside from talking about various different things and just, observing and laughing at what's happening and comforting him when a black hole appears.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, shit. That's a recent fear. He doesn't want to talk about what caused it to happen. But maybe you can coax it out of him. I'm not exactly looking for dirt. I'm just curious what caused it to happen. Yeah, I should be hitting the hay.
Too.
I should be hitting the hay.
Yeah, probably should.
I really need to stop borrowing. See, this is what happens when I'm tired. I start borrowing turns from the others.
Is it common for all of the freehorns just feel nice to hold hands with?
We are fuzzy. Probably not
Even
as
just
nice
disregarding
as
that part.
Probably not as nice as my fur, though. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Jack is more bristly nowadays.
And well, despite that, I'm sorry to say he has you beat.
What? Bullshit.
At least in terms of how nice it feels to hold hands.
Well, okay, fine. That's fair. I may actually have too much fluff in that regard. I mean, I can still type just fine. This is a natural padding of sorts. I'll at least take these brownies to my room at the very least. But, can I ask one thing, Raelynn?
Go on.
Can I just normally kiss you?
What does it mean to normally kiss someone?
Me smooching you without being completely lost in the throes of heat.
Almost impossible, but... Okay.
What, is your natural
Again,
kiss involve tongue?
A good chunk of the time, blame Jack for that.
Oh my lord. Okay. You know what? No tongue. We don't need that. I don't feel like I've earned that.
Alright, fine.
Just simple
Fine.
lips.
Still telling Jack.
Like, okay. But at least he'll know that I asked very politely.
I will exclude that part on purpose.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Gosh, I'm starting to hate the fact that Jack got to you first.
And I hate the fact that I am horribly bisexual. Oh my god.
Oh, no, don't worry, I know that. I feel that. I fucking feel that. There is this shark at Atlantis, and God, I want her. And that was when I was a ghost. During fucking October. God, I never hated that curse more than I ever did in that moment.
Oh hey, I wouldn't be surprised if you also want me after a good chunk of things.
Oh, are you fucking kidding? Of course I want you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I want that night to happen again. What? I thought they said they were opening it an hour later. Did that weird LF raid? Guess so. Guess not. Oh well.
Well,
I'm a little
already
too tired.
Yeah, I was about to say a similar thing.
Well, cherish the fact that when he comes back, you'll be able to actually sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, oh my god. You have no idea how much I've wanted to be in the exact same bed as him. Being able to actually just go up and fucking properly cuddle. I want.
There. It'll happen soon. Don't worry about it. I can only imagine just how much Jack has been wanting to actually properly lie on his back. Or sleep on his sides, for that matter. I wouldn't be surprised as a result of the surgery he's having to sleep either on his side or on his front, just because his spine needs to heal.
Probably on his front, considering, well,
He's
just
used to it.
how A is used to it, and B, that's the most natural position the spine can be in without being, lied down on the back.
True. Oh no. I can at least tell Jonah. Maybe he can see about going.
Yeah. You know what? Can I cuddle you tonight?
Oh! That's more forward than I was expecting. But you know what?
Why did though? Well, I don't feel like there's too much wrong. After all, I just want to cuddle. And can you blame me? You're so soft and fluffy.
Thank you. You're pretty soft too, in many ways. And you know what? Fine. If you want, you can sleep in my bed tonight with me.
And you know what? I might just do that.
And if not, you're at least cuddling me until I go to sleep.
Knowing me, I'll fall asleep first.
Yeah. Okay. Before I say anything, before it loses my mind, anyway, the reason I have the computer part set up like that is because it makes for a more effective air cooling system. With a big old PC tower, we need to actively vent it somewhere. And, well, there's a lot of ground in the way to make us a proper air vent to the surface. Plus concrete, plus whatever else is between concrete and dirt and stone, and sandstone, and whatever the fuck is through these walls. Probably asbestos at some area. I don't know.
I mean, you could always just move your room to a slightly more open part of the bunker that's closer to a proper entrance.
I mean, okay, maybe, but that fucks the acoustics so hard. I am trying to look into trying to become a proper streamer after all. Once I can figure out how to keep the Wi-Fi stable enough to do that. I could keep it stable enough to play games and MMOs, like Fortnite and such, but, well...
Bob or Silas enough and might have a more stable network.
Yeah. I doubt he has enough string to put a fucking Wi-Fi satellite in orbit. But, with any luck, we could steal from someone who does use satellite internet.
And if we can get something out of Silas, could always bother Jonah to try and get a favor out of him.
Ooh, yeah.
This sounds like a really weird roundabout scheme.
This is like a rare roundabout scheme, yeah. Especially considering that, when I last checked the bank balance that the Freehorns have, or at least double checked the thing with Jonah, we have over 3 fucking million credits. Where the fuck did that come from?
The law things.
I know we got $1 million from the shit with Jones. But that payment dried up. Where the hell did he get that?
Via legitimate means, knowing him?
I don't know, maybe? Now I feel even more annoyed that freaking Jonah has barred me from buying games on my own.
Well, at the very least, with that amount of money, if we do enough convincing, we can probably get proper network, huh?
That is true. But I am not using any of that money. I will pirate all of the fucking Sims 5. I do not care.
Anyway.
I do not care. Fuck that company so hard. Hey.